2, 3.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and today I have a very exciting video for you guys. These are my 5 top tips and tricks on how to get into nursing school, as well as how to boost your chances into getting into your selected program. All of these tips and tricks are things that I've learned throughout my personal experience, throughout my years in my college, that have been fortunate enough to help me get in, and I truly believe that these 5 are the right route into getting into any nursing program. Make sure you guys follow me and subscribe so that you guys can see more nursing videos, as well as fashion vlogs and beauty vlogs. Okay guys, so I have a list here. I wrote down all of my good little tips and tricks. I'm guessing that those of you that are watching are already in college, or you're about to start college, or you're just interested in the nursing field. So my very first tip is to schedule an appointment with your counselor and ask them to print out the school's necessary qualifications and or classes that you need to have in order to even apply. So with these classes in your hand, you're looking at them, and these are called prerequisites. And they're the ticket into even applying into any of the programs that you want to get into. This list that you have is going to be able to remind you and keep you on track of what classes you really need to be striving to get good grades in, as well as it's going to keep you on track of how many classes they are asking from you, and to make sure that you actually take all of them so that you don't have to take an extra semester, you missed one class, because you're already going to have all the lists in front of you. So that's how you're going to set up your schedule. You also have to take into consideration that a lot of programs accept a second language like Spanish for more points on your application. So you want to ask your counselor about that, as well as asking about if CNA license and medical assistant or EMT counts towards the points as well, because you might want to consider doing one of those programs to, 1, gain experience, and 2, just add way more points to your application. My second tip is kind of something similar with the first one, but it's more in depth. It's obviously to get good grades. Everybody knows that to get into a nursing program, you have to have good grades. Like, C's are not going to do anything for you. If you have C's, they tell you that you might as well not even apply, because that's how competitive it is to get into a nursing program. So the good grades is like probably your top priority, because it's the thing that's even going to set an example of who you are. It's going to show them the very first sign of what kind of nurse you can be. I myself was not always a straight A student. I'm not perfect. I actually failed. I didn't fail my anatomy, but I had to withdraw because I was getting a C. And honestly, like, I was getting a C because I was more interested in talking to a boy, and I let that really take over my extra time, all my free time. I wasn't studying. I would study literally the day of the exams. I would go over the PowerPoints thinking that that would help. It did not help, but my point is that even though you might have a bit of a rough patch, you guys can still get good grades. Just pick yourselves back up and stay on track. My third tip and trick is to make friends, best friends, with your professors and the tutors at your school. So I became a complete, like, I lived at school. I was there from like 8 a.m. to 8 at night. Like, not every day, obviously, but definitely for 2 weeks straight, maybe before like an exam, I would spend that much time there. And I would also be spending a lot of hours with my tutors and my professors. I would go in and talk about exams. We would actually have study sessions with our professors before the tests, which was awesome. So if you guys have that opportunity, I really recommend that you do that with them. And he would basically just allow us to ask him questions, and I really took advantage of that. I also took advantage of the tutors. Our tutors were so amazing at our school. Make sure you guys get information if you do have some sort of tutoring available, which I'm sure you do. A lot of colleges do, and you will learn a lot in them, I promise you. My fourth tip and trick is to leave the bio classes at the end. So by that, I mean like your big sciences that the nursing program is going to look at. So for me, it was like anatomy, micro, physiology. And the first reason I would say leave them at the end, you want to get your AA out of the way. So you're not just trying to get your prerequisites done, you're trying to also get your AA. And you want to just take all those classes and get them out of the way, because at the very end, you need to space out time in order to have those important classes just separate from everything else, because you need to be paying attention on getting the A's in those classes. And if you're taking a bunch of other classes, it's really hard to keep everything organized. Second reason I say to leave the bios at the end is because all that information is going to be fresh in your head. So let's say you just finished all your bios and you're about to apply to the nursing program. You literally just finished a bio, and the next semester, you're going to know all of that. It's going to stay in your head more than if you would have taken it in the beginning and then you took all your AA classes. It's just kind of hard to come back to all of that. My fifth tip and trick is that you need to sacrifice something. So you need to sacrifice something, whether it's maybe a toxic friend or going on trips. Maybe you go on vacations a lot. Maybe you like to do like out of town things. You like to go get Airbnbs with your friends. And also you need to sacrifice hangouts. So if your friends are really your friends, they're going to understand that you're literally going to need like 2 years to be like, okay, I need to get these grades done. And yeah, 2 years, I know it sounds like a lot, but that's in reality, that's what it is. Because even in the summer, you can be taking classes to progress your application, maybe get ahead. It's important. You guys want to make sure that you have the right friends by your side and that they know that that's important to you. So that should be important to them as well, and they should understand. I wanted to show you guys something that I bought off of Amazon. So recently I've been going to my clinicals and the back of my ears have been hurting really bad. I don't know why. It might just be because my ears are really sensitive, but the back of my ears have been hurting because I've been wearing the masks for like hours and it literally feels like it's cutting into my ear. So a lot of the nurses were wearing these expander type of things, and basically it makes it clip so that you don't have to wear it around your ear. It just goes around your head like a headband. And I feel like it's a really cool thing to buy. Maybe some of you have that same issue. And it's literally that easy. Like, obviously I look kind of funny because of my hair, but during clinical, this is going to be a lifesaver. I already know it. I hope this video was able to help at least some of you. Maybe if you have more questions or anything, please let me know. One of my subscribers actually sent me a list of questions and she inspired me to make this video, so shout out to her. But yeah, I'm always on my phone. I am more than willing to help you guys out if you have questions. I love being all into my DMs with you guys because it makes me feel like you are actually taking something from this. So yeah. Also, thank you so much for 300 subscribers. I know it's not like a million, but it's a big deal for me. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, bye, bye.